What's going on YouTube? Today in this video, I take you along with me in screen printing 3/4 sleeve t-shirts from home. What's going on everybody? My name is Bobak Danak and I am the owner of Aesthetic Imprints, which is a custom apparel printing company based out of my parents' basement. Yes. So, today in this video, I take you in a day in the life of an order that I fulfill out of my parents' basement. So yes, today in this video, I take you along with me in screen printing a one-color design on 3/4 t-shirts from home. Now that we got our transparency film printed out, I'm going to go ahead and grab the screen, which is drying in here in the light safe cabinet that I actually built. But we need to turn off these lights so that this screen don't get exposed just by these light bulbs. So let's turn those off. Now that those lights are off, let's go ahead and unveil our screens. Now there isn't too much details on here, so I'm not going to grab anything crazy. I think I'll just go with the 156. Yeah, this is a 156, so I'll just go with the 156. And don't worry, I know there's going to be some people that ask, where's the video on making this drawing cabinet? I will get to that soon. I've just been slammed with orders, but I will be making the video on how I made this because I want to throw one in the washroom, so that's coming soon. Now here is my exposure setup. This is where I usually line up my transparencies, put it onto the screen. This is my exposure unit. If you don't know, I'm sure you do. This is what exposes the screen. So I'll just add tape to the transparency. All four corners. And then I'll just line it up on here. This is actually my palette. And if you're wondering, this grid was actually purchased from Ryan. They threw it in when I purchased the exposure unit. So you should definitely check this out. This is very helpful when you want to line everything up. Then all I do is just line up the corners of the screen and just drop, get it stuck, make sure it's on there. Then I'll bring it over. I'm tripping right here. Add a little buffer pad so that this squeezes it down so that it's touching the glass. Then I close it. Then we expose it. For me, I expose it for just 23 seconds. That's what works for me. So once this is done, let me take you to the wash booth. Oh, now that you're in the wash booth, let me angle you that way so that you can see what I'm doing. Alright guys, now we're just going to spray this thing with water and let it soak up the emulsion and the water. You want to spray both sides. Now I always had an issue with emulsion drying into the open areas of the screen. And what fixed that issue was me just spraying the whole thing. One of my subscribers, one of you guys actually commented down below and just told me to rinse the screen better. And that actually works. So I recommend you guys doing that. Just rinse the whole screen. As you can see, barely with any pressure, the emulsion is already starting to break down. I'm just going to let that sit for a couple seconds, let it work, let the water work into it, and then I'll come in with pressure. Let's try it now. As you can see, that came off easily just in a couple seconds. And this looks crystal clear and clean. Just make sure I'm getting everything. And rinse both sides. Missing spot, but I fixed it now. And now what I usually do is, this thing helps too, it's an air compressor. the screen. Now we're gonna put a fan on this and let it sit. Alright guys, now while the screen dries, I'm gonna unbox all the shirts, make sure everything is here so that we can begin production and get these folded and sorted out. And I'm just gonna double check on my checklist just to make sure all sizes are all here and we're ready to go. Alright guys, I got all the shirts right here. It's about 70 shirts. These are the 3/4 sleeve shirts and these feel amazing. They're just the softest shirt that you could touch. Now that these are here, let's take it to the print press and start getting the screen ready to print. Here's what these shirts look like close up. It's about 70 of them. And I know somebody will ask, so this is the next level tri-blend. So tri-blend, I mean, it just feels amazing. It just feels soft. It just feels amazing. Alright guys, there's the stack of shirts that we're doing. Here's our dried up screen. We're going to set this bad boy up. Get it aligned in the center marks. Let me bring you guys closer. Now it's just a one color design, so nothing crazy. We're just going to get it lined up. As you can see, I like to keep my screens flat on there. I like to get it lined up as much as I can. Flat against this, tighten it up. And as you can see, this side is a little out. So that's when the micro registrations come in handy. I'll just slide that up. Slide this. And it is as center as it can be. Then you just want to grab regular tape, which is what I do. Tape up the corners. My off contact is there. Get the edges taped up. And one tip I'll give you, if you want to save time when you're washing out screens, tape this up, because ink is gonna fly up there and it's gonna suck to clean. So just taping this up just makes the cleaning process a lot easier, especially this edge. You should definitely tape this up all the way, or else you're gonna hate your life. Now let's mix up the ink. We're just using regular white ink. Let's get the ink loaded up onto here. Now we're using white ink. So you want to thoroughly mix this bad boy up. And once you think you got it mixed up perfectly, I mix this. You wanna get it loaded onto here. We're gonna need a good amount because it's 70 t-shirts. So I'm gonna spread a good amount on here. If I need more. Wow. You guys saw that splatter? Look at that. Just went right on this shirt. This was just a new shirt. That was Plastisol ink. It's got some fighting skills. Alright. Let me stop before it flies on me some more. And don't forget to get your squeegee. You know, I always gotta use the ergo for a squeegee. It's just perfect. Now this shirt is actually upsetting me because I literally just bought this. I'm always getting mess. I'll just use a spot gun and get that out later. And don't forget to reactivate the palette adhesive. So I can't forget to do that. Now, let's do our test print. I'm gonna line this up right here. I want to tape out the registration marks. Now, I'm doing this test print live. As you can see, there's no ink in the print area. So let's do this. And that looks perfect, except for these pinholes. And that is exactly why you do test prints, so you can cover those pinholes. So, let's cover those up. There's one up here. Let's see where that is. It's here. There's two next to the C. And then there's one at the bottom of D. And that's all. Oh, there's more up here too. And cool. Let's secure this and then do this on an actual shirt. Just kidding, we're not going to do it on the actual shirt, but we're going to do it on another test shirt. I don't have any more test shirts, so I'm just going to have to use a t-shirt and see how it goes so I can do the stretch test. So, let's flood it. Even stroke. Make sure everything clears from the screen. As you can see, them pinholes, what? Maybe I just missed it. I just didn't. Oh, wow. I didn't even cover the hole. Alright. Got that. And got that one. Alright. Now, the second stroke, you just want to just lightly go right over it. Not much pressure. You just want to float over it. As you can see, that's printing perfectly. Now let's see if it cures perfectly. Alright guys, shirt just came out the conveyor dryer. Just want to cool it off. Now let's see if it cracks. I'm doing this right in front of you guys for the first time. Ah, see? Perfect. This was the first time too. Check every part of the design As you can see, that is perfect. And I'm stretching it. So we're good to go. Let's begin production. Actually, let's not begin production. Let's print on one of the actual shirts. Make sure everything is going properly, and then we can begin production. So let's do that. So I'm going to load this shirt on here. So I'm going to load this shirt on here. Alright, now that I got one of the shirts loaded on here, let's do the test. Yeah, let's do the print. Make sure everything's good. Make sure everything clears from the screen. That looks so good. That looks so good. Flash it for a couple seconds. And that should be good. You want it to be tacky, no ink should get on your hand. And do the second one lightly, just glaze right over it. It's like the icing on top. And that is clean. Check this out. Throw it in the cure. Now I still got like a one pinhole to cover on the C side, and we should be good to go. Alright, this test shirt just came out. It just came out, so it's hot. I want to let it cool off before I try to do a stretch test on this as well. As you can see, I do a lot of testing just to make sure everything turns out well. Alright, let's see what's going on. Perfect. I mean, this shirt is stretchy too. This is a tri-blend. If you know what tri-blends are, you know how they feel. And they're easily crackable. And this, look at that. Nothing. Nada. This is perfect. So, anyways, this is perfect. This came out nice. This is like professionally done. Everything is clean. Everything is perfect. Now, I say the magic words. Let's begin production. And there it is. The last shirt is being done. And ta-da. All the shirts are done. Everything turned out clean. Alright, you guys, I did finish the shirts. Now I got the bin right there. I'm going to go ahead and fold and make sure everything's good. Just double check the prints, make sure all the prints are good. There's no misprints or fingerprints. And then I'll come back to you guys. There it is, you guys. Extra small, small, medium, large, XL, all the way up until 3XL. Everything is here. Everything is clean. And here's a shirt with the hole. You can't even tell, but the D has the hole. I'm just going to give this to them for free. It's not my fault, but I'll just eat the expense of that. But this turned out awesome. Let's get a closer look. There you guys have it. These shirts turned out awesome. And like I said, if you guys are looking for a good brand to use, next level. Amazing. Every product from them is amazing, especially their blends. This is a tri-blend. Feels great. It feels amazing. I love their t-shirts, like you guys know. I love everything that they offer. Thank you guys for tuning into this video. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a big thumbs up. I'm just documenting my journey as a 21-year-old screen print shop owner out of my parents' basement. If you want to stay up to date on what I'm doing, what I'm working on, go ahead and follow me on Instagram because I post stories on there daily. I post on there daily. Engage with me, message me. It's at Aesthetic Imprints. Same thing as my YouTube channel. Make sure you follow me. If you're looking to get apparel printed, whether it's for work or just anything, family reunions, or even if you're building a brand, build your brand with us. I can directly ship it to you. I can offer these services to you. Just message me or email me down below. All my information is down in the description. And if you guys enjoyed this video, please give it a big thumbs up. If you're new here, go ahead and smash the subscribe button. Check out these videos and run my likes up. I'll see you in the next one.